So another question that's also a fair one is, when should I think cloud computing in my business? And that's a great question, and there are certain events that happen inside of our business that should make you evaluate the cloud. Again, it may not be the right fit for you in your business at this time, but you should at least be having the discussions and consideration internally. So you should think cloud computing when you find yourself about to write a big check. And what I mean by that is you're writing a big check to upgrade a piece of software, to upgrade a server, to upgrade services, and whether you're doing that because you want to keep pace with that upgrade, or you're being forced to by a vendor, or you're in a situation where systems have just gotten old enough that it's part of the life cycle and I need to replace it. If I'm writing that big capital expense check, I need to evaluate cloud computing services at that point. It may not be a fit, but I need to understand the service levels, the financial implications, and the time frame to roll it out. Those all could be a factor in causing me to switch to a cloud-based service. Another time that we think about cloud computing is when we have software that's become out of date or no longer supported, and again, we find ourselves needing to write a big check to upgrade that software or to replace that software. I should look at how could that software be delivered in a cloud-based pay-as-you-go model. That's another time that you should be thinking about cloud computing. Oftentimes organizations are struggling to keep pace with upgrades. We don't have to do an upgrade, but because we want to be compatible with our vendors and our suppliers and everyone else, we're being forced to upgrade a system that it doesn't have any benefit to us, but I need to upgrade it to tie into everybody else that I work with. So when you're struggling keeping pace with those upgrades is the time you should think about cloud computing. And when you want to think about differentiating yourself from the competition, that's also when you think about cloud computing. Many of these cloud-based services have the ability to open up to your customers, to your vendors, to your suppliers, and that can be a powerful change in the relationship and how you work with the different customers, vendors, and suppliers out there, and it can be a competitive differentiator. So think about cloud when you're looking for ways to have technology help you differentiate competitively.